Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of our CADvent calendar. I'm really getting used to this hat now. I like it. I think I should wear it more often. Maybe it should be an all yearly thing. We should have different hats for all of these videos that we do. Anyway, I won't get sidetracked talking about hats. Welcome to CADvent. Today we're looking at Inventor again, and we're going to take the last session that we did on Inventor, which showed you how to get started in 2D sketching, and we're going to show you how to take a sketch and turn it into 3D using both Revolve and Extrude. So let's go and jump in. I'm just going to change you to my other camera, shrink myself down and share my screen. Getting used to all this technology now. Okay, so this is the same file that I had open yesterday, just for ease of use. We're going to start here with a Revolve, but then we're going to jump back into a fresh file, do a sketch from scratch, and show you a couple of extra things. So, first things first, when you want to create a 3D feature from a sketch, you want to go ahead to the Create panel and choose the tool that you want to use. Keep an eye out for your tooltips. Tooltips in Autodesk applications are great. If you hover your mouse over a tool for a couple of seconds, it gives you feedback on that particular tool and how to use it. So we're going to click Revolve. When you start a feature inside of Inventor, you'll get this floating dialog box. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you is this dialog box, whilst it floats and can go anywhere, you can also dock it. So you can dock it in the left-hand side so that it appears under this panel here. You can dock it on the right-hand side so it appears on the right of your screen. There is no right or wrong. However you prefer to work is absolutely fine. For the purpose of this, I'm going to leave it docked on the right, but you can put it anywhere. And then each of those features will have some selections. So typically we're going to select a profile, which is a closed loop. And because in this sketch I only have one closed profile, Inventor goes ahead and selects it for me. We can see that it's highlighted in blue. A Revolve also asks for an axis because it's revolving, it's pulling a profile around a center line, around an axis. And again, because we created this sketch with a center line in, Inventor has automatically selected that center line because there was one of them, which is brilliant. Therefore, it's already given me a preview of what this shape is going to look like once it's pulled around into 3D. We then get a load of behavioral options. So I can choose to go in one direction, in the other direction, how many degrees I want to spin around. So I could say that I only want to go 45 degrees, for example. I can change the direction. I can say across both directions. I can say asymmetric. This much this way, this much the other way. You have full control. If you wanted to revolve to an existing face, we've also got the ability to link parametrically to other faces within the model. With this example, I'm going to say full. I want to go around in a complete circle, a complete full circle. You've got some advanced properties. You don't need to know about those for today. Just go ahead and click OK. And hey presto, we have our first 3D component inside of Inventor. Take a look on the left-hand side, our model tree. We had Sketch 1 in here before. Sketch 1 is now consumed by Revolution 1. And we can see the history. At any point, I can go back to my original sketch and I can change things. So I could say that I actually want this hole to stay at 500, but I want this to be far, far smaller. Maybe that only needs to be something like 50. I want the whole thing to come down in size to about 200. If I press finish, the whole part will update based on that initial sketch. So in Inventor, we have a fully parametric workflow where you can go back to a previous sketch, a previous dimension, and change everything as we go through. We can go back to the feature by double-clicking the feature. That will allow us to go back and change the feature in any way that we need to in order to create the design that we're after. We can also, just like inside of our sketch, go into the parameters and you will see that our revolution has its own parameters that we can go in and control. So I can change the degrees to 125, and that will update my component. So at any point in time, we can change and control exactly what's happening inside of our component. We can change the design by tweaking and adjusting the different sizes and the different aspects of our design at any point. You will remain in full control. Let's really simplify that, just in case it's still not clear. Let's click OK. Let's really go back to the beginning. New, standard part. Create a sketch on any flat face. Create any enclosed profile, such as a rectangle. Remember to keep an eye on those drop downs. I want to create a rectangle using 2 points and a center. Specify the center point, specify the size. Finish the sketch, choose extrude, not revolve, choose extrude, specify your options for extrude, and it's the same as revolve. A distance, a direction, press OK. We can go back in at any point and update the sketch. To update our 3D model. Again, really rough and ready with regards to a tutorial, but this isn't designed to be a full fundamentals course. We sell those if you're interested. This is really to get you started, get you used to using Inventor, and get you on your way. So hopefully you understand now roughly how to create an extrusion and how to create a revolve from a constrained or even unconstrained sketch inside of Inventor. Join us next time where we'll explore some more of the 3D capabilities inside of Inventor and use things like sweep and loft. Until then, take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.